You're listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.
Korea's industry story on June 9th is not about the Kospi crash, it is about the deals signed while the market was falling. Nvidia CEO Jensen Huang visited SK, LG, Hyundai, and Naver in a single day, signing AI infrastructure deals across all four groups. Samsung Heavy secured a 3.65 trillion won FLNG contract for Mozambique days after a 4.33 trillion won US deal, and Daihan Electric Wire's Singapore cumulative orders crossed 1 trillion won. It's Tuesday, June 9th. Let's take a look at a key development in Korea's industry sector. Huang's Seoul visit activated partnership commitments across the full AI infrastructure stack simultaneously. SK Hynix supplies HBM memory, LG handles thermal management, Doosan supplies low-carbon power, SKT and Naver operate cloud. Samsung Heavy's back-to-back FLNG wins reflect its lessons-learned system, standardized project data from design through commissioning, giving it supply-side advantages as global LNG demand accelerates. Daihan's Singapore dominance is built on Korea's 500 kV domestic grid development history, qualifying it for Singapore's highest voltage projects. Here's what the numbers show. Hyundai Motor Group proposed a 9 trillion won Saemangeum AI Valley, approximately $5.8 billion, combining a large-scale data center with a 30,000-unit annual robot factory, with Nvidia as co-investor. Naver committed to a gigawatt-class AI factory network. Saemangeum at 55 megawatts, starting first half 2027, scaling to 200 megawatts by 2028, then expanding to Europe and the Middle East. Samsung Heavy's Mozambique FLNG contract totals 3.65 trillion won, approximately $2.35 billion, for delivery in 2028. Year-to-date orders reached $96 billion across 30 vessels, 69% of the full-year target. Daihan signed a 140 billion won contract, approximately $90 million, with Singapore's Energy Market Authority, bringing its two-year Singapore total to 1 trillion won. Samsung Electronics launched a 4-week promotion, offering 20% cashback on purchases as digital traditional market vouchers redeemable at small merchants across 1,000-plus channels. Hyundai Motor is supplying 1,500 vehicles and 4 Boston Dynamics Spot robots to the 2026 FIFA World Cup across 16 cities in the US, Canada, and Mexico. So what does this mean for Korea's industry sector? Earlier, we flagged Nvidia signing deals with SK, LG, Hyundai, and Naver in one day. Here's what that actually means structurally. Korea is positioning as a vertically integrated AI hardware stack that no single non-Korean conglomerate currently replicates. Samsung Heavy's 2 FLNG contracts in 1 week, combined 7.98 trillion won, approximately $5.1 billion, confirm offshore LNG demand is compressing Korean shipbuilding delivery slots through 2028, and Daihan's 1 trillion won Singapore sequence illustrates how Korea's ultra-high voltage cable base is capturing data center-driven infrastructure spend across Asia, a demand category that grows as AI factory construction accelerates. Watch 3 things. First, Saemangeum project formalization, investment terms and land allocation are the next milestones after June 8th's proposal. Second, Samsung Heavy's second-half offshore order flow. At 54% of the annual offshore target, remaining delivery capacity is the key constraint. Third, Nvidia Korea Partner Roadmap. Site announcements for Naver's international AI factory network are expected in second half 2026. That's today's AI Prism Industry Daily. This episode was produced with AI assistance based on Seoul Economic Daily reporting and reviewed by a human editor. AI Prism is a One IFRA award-winning series. We'll be back tomorrow.
You've been listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.